Stay tuned later in the show for a profile of Mocha Only, one of the rappers of Swollen members. Up next, many people shy away from topics of religion and human existence. Adam Elkestawi checked out the Islamic Awareness event and saw students engaging in open discussion with the volunteers.
What is the nature of God? What is the purpose of life? These are some of the questions posed by students at the Islamic Awareness event. Wissam Cooley is a volunteer for the Muslim Student Association. He helped answer questions about Islam in keeping with a basic theme, the number 5.
This year the theme of Islamic Awareness Week is the 5 pillars. We're trying to, take a little bit of a different approach this year and basically go back to the basics of Islam. And there's nothing more basic in Islam than the 5 pillars of Islam. Basically, the 5 pillars are believing in God, the Shahada, which is basically saying there is no God but God and Muhammad is his messenger, prayer, giving to charity, fasting during the month of Ramadan, and Hajj. It's a pilgrimage to Mecca that every Muslim has to make in their life.
The colorful display at the event sparked a sense of curiosity amongst the students. Some were compelled to stop and have meaningful discussions with the volunteers. Interestingly enough, many of the discussions had little to do with the 5 pillars.
Islam is something I've been thinking a lot about lately, and I'm a Christian, and so I was wanting to know the differences, the comparisons, any similarities.
One of my best friends, he's Muslim, and don't judge a book by its cover.
I would encourage actually university students to ask questions and to think about what is true about life, to explore what do different belief systems believe, what is the historical evidence for these things happening, and what just makes sense about the world, because I think that it is actually a huge problem that we have today of apathy in our generation, that people just don't care.
I think that it's really good to have an opportunity to learn more about Islam and learn more about spiritual things on campus. And I would love to see more of it on campus, and I think that it's awesome for university students to be able to seek out things beyond just the borders of our university.
Cooley recognized the notion of apathy throughout the Islamic Awareness Week. Although it remains a struggle to grab attention, Cooley leaves out an open invitation.
Islamic Awareness Week is not just a week. Like, Islamic Awareness is a full-time job, right? And the MSA, that's basically our job. I mean, the MSA has responsibilities to, Muslims on campus, then we got a responsibility to non-Muslims on campus. And that responsibility is to be, I guess, the go-to guys for if you have any questions about Islam, if you want to get in contact with the Muslim community.
Cooley had the opportunity to provide students with basic information about Islam, as well as engage in deep conversations that attempt to answer questions that begin with why. Reporting for NUTV, I'm Adam Elkestawi.